Hello there, this is Dr. Mia Luth. It is June 29th, 2026, approximately 4:59 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, USA. And I'm doing recorded videos just briefly because trying to go live, I've had some hindrances put in my way, so still going to be heard regardless of what anybody says or does. The amount of followers I have does not indicate anything about my channel. Many of you just not ready to hear it or see it, but you're being made ready. And brothers, okay, you've all been awakened because we had a situation, and unfortunately the male who was supposed to be doing certain things and helping others out and so on and so forth, cowardly slunk away. But that doesn't change. Okay, it doesn't change what needs to happen according to the creator of all things, which does exist. There are ways to prove an intelligent design. And so for me, I'm well schooled in evolutionary thinking and study, and so I'm not here to yell at anybody. I'm not here to give anybody a hard time in that way. I'd be happy to speak to atheist evolutionists because I do understand that, these two things seem as though they just can't possibly belong together, and in some ways they are tandem to each other. And so all I ask is that the atheist scientists who work evolutionary, science, just please read the Holy Bible from beginning to end. And you can read the Protestant version, but don't just read the New Testament, okay? Read the Old Testament and the New Testament before we have any kind of discussion is all I'm asking. But my brothers are awake for the very reason that what will be disclosed through me coming shortly. Some are still on the old way, and they are in that cycle to the point where it's just ingrained in them. It's their pattern, it's their habit. They really honestly don't know better. So just simply because it's going to come out of a female, okay, they will know deep down, they will know that I will be speaking truth. But every other part of them is going to want to rail against it, is going to want to, deny it, they're just going to go through a gamut. Disillusionment, total, then the guilt and the anger. So I'm going to need my brothers to reiterate to them, because that will help them come around more quickly. And some of us knew a long time ago we would have to be on Earth at a certain period of time to help a certain large multitude in the billions. Okay? What is starting to take hold on Earth is an entire belief system is gonna crash down, and truth will be revealed, affecting billions of people. Okay? So, anyone, even if you're not sure what I'm talking about, okay, Galatians 5:22 to 5:25. Remember, there is no law against those things such as kindness and gentleness and patience and self-control. And you're going to need to be there for them. They're going to need a proper leader. Brothers of mine, males, no one should try to direct connect females to me. It will cause them to perish. Okay? But my brothers, you're going to need to display the fruits of the spirits: patience, gentleness, kindness. If you feel like you're slipping and sliding, just daily focus on Galatians 5:22 to 5:25. Okay, we will not brag. We shall not brag. We shall not judge. We shall not be conceited. It will take some time. They will mourn. They will be angry. They will be disillusioned. They will feel guilty. It will come upon them suddenly. And because they're still trying to hang on to the old way with a death grip, which unfortunately is the cause of some types of actions that involve the deaths of many humans. So an entire belief system having to do with Earth is going to be completely decimated, and truth will be known, and they will try to say, this is bad, why? They'll have questions. You don't get angry. You don't rush them. You don't push them. You don't force them. You do not raise yourself higher than they. It's coming. And it's coming soon. So one of my brothers is shunt. If I were in Italy, I'd be smearing my makeup. You understand? 2 thumbs down. Going down. This belief system will be going all the way down, and it shall not rise back up. And they will be left in terrible states of mind. So we will display the fruits of the Spirit, and we will help them, and we will let them grieve, and we will let them get angry, and we will let them say and do those things. They're going to need us. And females, okay, it is not proper for you to direct connect to me. I can assist you through my brothers, okay, but some will understand that, you know, keep watch over the little children. Their children deserve to be born free of it. Some of the elders have probably been feeling it for quite a while. Some will accept it quickly, but the vast majority will not. So, because I'm not talking about the prodigal one, okay? Okay, the reason why we cheer when the prodigal comes back, whether it's a prodigal son or daughter, is because sometimes it's just known they need to find out the hard way. Some of us, we don't. We don't need that. But some do. That is why we welcome them back when they come back. And that's why there's rejoicing. And this is why we don't worry about it. But look at it, we don't do any of that. And that is also in Scripture. Some of us didn't need to learn that way. But those who did, I'm not talking about the prodigals coming back. It's like plucking out an eye or cutting off a gangrene toe. And it's hurtful to us, but it needed to be done. And the evidence of that will lead to an entire belief system, spiritual belief system, ending and dropping and failing on earth. So they will need us to display the fruits of the Spirit. So females will look after the elders, keep watch over the little children. The little children will be very confused at first, but they are children. They will be resilient. They will learn quickly. They can turn around quickly. Adults and some disabled may have some trouble, but ladies, I cannot assist you directly. I can assist you through my brothers, through males. So it's coming, and it was meant to happen through one of my brothers, but again, that one's going down and will never rise back up. And the sum total effect of that will be that an entire belief system will fall, affecting billions of human beings. So we shall not judge, we shall not push, we shall not rush, we shall be patient, we shall be gentle, we shall show compassion, we will show self-control. And because they're used to the very old way, they're going to rail against the fact that it's me, a female, speaking it, even though deep down they will know that I'm speaking truthfully. I'm going to need the brothers to reiterate that. For males, you will have to, and you will need to teach, and you will need to guide, and you will be patient, and you will not be conceited. All of these things are in Scripture. Effectively, that one has been disowned. I've already grieved all that. And I am the one who is most ready. So it is going to come from me as a female, which is why I need my brothers to be ready to reiterate it for them and be there, and they will look more toward males than females because it's natural to them, because this is the system they have been on for so long. They know nothing else, and it doesn't hurt my feminine sensibilities. So all of my brothers are awake. And the truth that is desperately needed by quite a few on earth is coming. And I said yes to Jesus, and I am ready. Nobody worry about it. If they rail against it because it's coming from a female. No matter. could care less if people ignore me. I could care less if people think I'm crazy. But what should have happened, what one of our brothers should have done, unfortunately, was unacceptable and has caused entirely too much damage, suffering, pain, and other things. And there are many who are thinking that you are protected and that you will go to heaven and that you have, certain rights to things, and you're about ready to find out. You're about ready to find out. And billions of people I am not looking forward to this at all in the slightest. But I refuse to let it continue on. And their children deserve to be born free. So, I know what some of the reactions are going to be. I know they're going to want to keep hanging on to the old. They're going to want to keep hanging on to it and hanging on to it and hanging on to it. You just be patient with them and just keep turning them back around and just keep turning them back around and just patiently just keep turning them back around. You understand me? They will start to realize that they have been used to do harm. They will start to realize that they have put their families in harm's way and used their children inappropriately, and that they have been in this system for a very long time. And many of them think it's perfectly normal and okay and heavenly sources and beautiful things await them, and that is a lie. I cannot, in any good conscience, allow it to continue. So my army, up. The sum total of what's about to happen on Earth is because of that one who has been defeated. And it hurts like hell to have one of us cut out. It's a pain that none others will feel, and it is harder on females than males. So my brothers don't even really understand, and they don't have to. But it can't happen to anyone ever again. Some have been serving up their females for the worst kinds of things, and you didn't even know. And by the way, the dome over Earth, the dome that you're all trying to prove is there, well, some of you are desperately trying to, convince people, oh no, your dome of protection is still there. Well, no, it isn't. Some see it as a dome of protection, and some see it as a trap. So the honest truth is, there is no trap. And the also honest truth is, your protection is gone. The desperation of those who will truly keep trying to deny and keep believing that they are gods and keep believing that they, have things perfectly under control and yada blada, BS. Simple. For some it will be earth-shattering. that is a massive thing. The sum total effect on Earth is coming. An entire belief system that billions of people adhere to is going to be torn down for good, forever. And that brother has caused much and convinced many to do terrible things and made promises that could never ever be anyway. And many people have died thinking that they're protected. People have died thinking that they were baptized. Humankind needs this truth, and quite frankly, so do the natural animals as well. Some truths will come to light, but they will think that it is the worst possible thing. So we will give them time. And we will let them mourn, and we will let them grieve, and we will let them be upset, and we will let them hate me. Because when everything is said and done, they will let go of it. But I need everybody up and at 'em, activated. And it's coming quickly. But it'll have to come through me as a female. There are things that I can't even express to my brothers. The kind of horror show that I've had to go through as a female can't ever happen to anyone ever again. And I will refuse to deal with that one. That one, right, shall be shut away from us forever. And those of you trying to clean up some messes, you're gonna need to be there. If you're a natural born female, and you became male, don't get upset with me. It's because the old way is dissolving, and there's still a remnant of it. So hook up with a male. I cannot direct connect with anyone even born female, and you don't want to go through that with me anyway. But it's coming. Angels are real. I care. Generation after generation. And some of this stuff should have been taken care of and was not. And those who are found blameless will be known, and those who have been found without excuse will be known. And many of you I marked. That can be really good news, or that can be terrible news. Do not try to use me incorrectly. Do not think you have power over me. Do not think me weak because I am a female. It shall not rise back up again. And I will concentrate on healing. I will concentrate, and I will get the help that I need. Right. Immediately. Because you want to know truths. Some of you out in the world will find out that you have served up your children for the worst of things, and you are not getting a reward for that. This will be horrifying to billions of people. But at some point, they will see the right light. And they will understand why it's good news. But until then, do not lose patience with them, brothers. And protect me way better, for crying out loud. That one's been defeated. And I need some cleanup crews up and at 'em. I need way better protection. Thank you. It's coming. Like it or not. Like it or not.